One of the most common questions among overseas students is, where should I study in Australia? There are plenty of beautiful cities and country towns where you can actually study. So it's very hard to choose the right one. So in this video series, we're going to talk about student cities in Australia. Let's get started with our first student city, Melbourne. Now first thing first is about the city. Now Melbourne is the second largest city in Australia. Melbourne is the capital of Victoria. The population is around 5 million people and it is one of the most popular cities with international students when it comes to studying in Australia. The weather of Melbourne is oceanic. While the average temperature in the summers is around 20 degrees, the winters can be cold at around 9 degrees. And Melbourne is also known for its 4 seasons in a day, which means you can see pretty much all seasons in one day itself. The next thing is about universities and TAFE'S. Now there are plenty of universities to study in Melbourne. Some of the popular universities from Melbourne are University of Melbourne, Monash University, RMIT University, Swinburne University, Deakin University, La Trobe University, Victoria University, and University of Divinity. You will also find the campuses of universities like Central Queensland University, Federation University, Australian Catholic University, Charles Darwin University, and Torrens University. Apart from these universities, there are 5 other TAFEs you can study in. So there's Box Hill TAFE, Holmes Glen, Chisholm, Kangan Batman, and Melbourne Polytechnic. There are literally hundreds of private RTOs as well you can study in. So when it comes to study options, there are plenty to choose from. The next thing is about transport system. Now the public transport in Melbourne is really good. So there are 3 main modes of public transport: trains, trams, and buses. And you only need one type of ticket when you're traveling on all these public transport. It's known as Myki. Now it's important to note that concession on public transport is not available to all international students in Melbourne. Concessions are only available to undergraduate students who are studying in eligible institutions in Melbourne. So not every international student is eligible to apply for public transport concessions. Traveling with bikes are very popular in Melbourne as well. If you would like to have a cheaper option to travel, then bikes are definitely the way to go. The next thing is about the living costs. Although it is one of the most livable cities in the world, but still students can find it quite expensive to live in. So smart idea is to actually share some of your expenses with other students. For example, you can start living in a shared accommodation and you can save some money on your rental costs. Now in a shared accommodation, your average rental can be anywhere from $600 to $800 per month. You would be expected to pay around $100 to $200 for your food costs. For transport expenses, you will be paying around $150 per month. Your mobile phone expenses can be anywhere around $30 to $40 and keep around $100 to $200 for your other expenses like utilities, entertainment, internet, and others. So average estimated cost will be around $1,000 per month for living in Melbourne. The next thing is about accommodation and popular neighborhoods. Now, there are plenty of different types of accommodations available. Some of them are available on campus and some of them are available off campus and private rentals. Now some of the popular neighborhoods where international students live in Melbourne are South Melbourne, St Kilda, Richmond, Brunswick, and Port Melbourne. The next thing is the jobs. Now Melbourne is the second largest city in Australia, so there are plenty of opportunities for international students to work. Most of the common industries where international students work are hospitality, construction, and retail and sales. The next part is about things to explore. So there are many places to explore in the city itself. So some of the most popular places to explore are South Bank, Federation Square, National Gallery of Victoria, and Shrine of Remembrance. But that's not the only places you can visit. There are many other places that you can visit in city and around Melbourne as well. And last but not the least is some interesting facts. Melbourne was once known as Batmania. Melbourne's tram system is the 4th largest tram system in the world. Well, I hope you find this student guide about Melbourne useful. If you do, please like this video and share it with your family and friends. And make sure to subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. Make sure to check all the useful links regarding this student city guide in the description. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.